For some people, it is their transition to reincarnate into another life.
I see. So now I really want to ask you, the very last one I did in Colombia, the last day, I saw so many things. So I was very touched by everything that I saw, I experienced. I was crying non-stop. So let's say I was in this building. It looks like 2-story glass building, and I feel it's some sort of a training place, and they were teaching me how to trust. And then when I came out, I feel this is the building before we go to Earth. Is that the case?
You can say this is a universal learning place.
Wow, it's blue color. That's how I see it. And
Yes.
But when I was inside, I did not see anyone, but I feel someone was training me how to trust, and I was shaking. Who is the trainer?
Your spirit guide.
Wow. I feel it's some sort of instructor. And so can I say I was shaking because it's very hard to trust something you don't know. Or it's easy to trust things. Is that what the training was about?
It is more like letting you know, as a human, trust is very difficult.
Right. I felt...
Getting you more information about how humans are.
I see. And can you tell me why the mushroom or ayahuasca, I usually feel very cold at the beginning, and also I was shaking. I was not sure I'm shaking because it's cold or because I was afraid.
It is to help you to get immersed
Meaning?
to that frequency.
Oh, to get used to some higher frequency?
Yes.
So,
You will feel cold in response to that.
but why feeling cold?
Because humans, things that make sense. And when you're cold, you're shaking.
I'm sorry. So,
I know that's pretty funny.
I don't know. I don't feel it. So because I need to get used to that frequency. And then I tell myself, oh, you're cold. And so that's why it's normal for you to shake.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to make sense of that.
And one time, I told Tina, I felt someone, I'm leaving the body, like the beginning of the journey, shedding off. I'm shedding from the old body and I'm going up. And then there's someone guiding me. It's like, come, follow me. And then I went to an open space. And then I realized I have this shining, golden color shining wings. They are, they're like a fly, but in a giant size. And I'm taking off. What was that about? I feel, let me tell you how I feel. I feel because I just became awakened and I'm so excited to grow. Is that the meaning of that?
You can say that is your statement to yourself, to let yourself feel and ready.
And it was very exciting, very something that I knew I can do it. Well, you are almost like a Joshua, and I'm so glad you came through because I came up with this idea because he could interpret the dreams, and I said maybe there's some energy can explain the experience we had, because otherwise it's frustrating that we are not sure why we're experiencing that. I would love to talk to you more. I say, right, I have pieces I can tell you. So that day in Colombia, I saw this, I don't know how you call that, Mongolian type of tent. And I was inside and I saw things are, it's very hard to describe. Their things are up and on the table, small table, and there are a lot of things either up or down. It's like a picture frame. But when I look at it, I just knew the things are still up, are still the lessons I haven't learned, and there's still a lot. But I also can see the things I did learn. There may be more than the things I did not learn. I'm not sure. Am I right, or this is totally different?
You can say the tent is your belief system, your overall belief system encompassing
I see.
everything inside.
So those are still up. That means I still have those beliefs.
Or you must have some beliefs in order to have experience.
Right.
And that is okay.
Right. And it's a little bit dark inside. And it's kind of huge. Wow. So interesting. I feel that makes a lot of sense. And I also felt when I was crying and saying, I love you so much. I love everything. And then I hear almost echo from the universe. And it's like a different, I feel it's from different portal tunnels. And their beings are saying, maybe they're saying, we love you too. Something like that.
That is your experience of
The mirror of the universe.
Yes. It doesn't have to be a visual reflection, a sound reflection.
I see. That makes sense. And then, right after that, I felt there's some sort of a commotion on my left side and some green energy. They were making some noise. And I was not sure, and I was open to it. And this energy was doing something with my body. And then I feel I went to their world, which is like a fairy's world. And I can understand what they're thinking, what they're saying to each other. Is this the case?
It is you accessing one of your parallel lives.
Oh, so is that the fairies?
Yes.
And they're so happy, and I feel so happy with them. There's no worries, and I just want to live that way. And they said, yes, you can. So we can have access to our parallel life in a ayahuasca.
Yes, you can see how you can live differently.
Oh, I did not feel I was there. I felt I was visiting them, but I was one of them.
You don't have to be there.
Oh, how does that work?
It's one of your parallel lives. But you at that time during ayahuasca can be a visitor.
Oh, I see. So the green being on my left side, I feel is a male energy. He's doing something. Is this because he has to do something with the physical body for me to be able to visit?
It has something to do with
Health.
to clean the body, cleanse, cleansing.
Right. It's a lot of things going on. And I've almost felt like, wow, maybe I'm leaving this body. Maybe this is my last moment of this physical body. So let's say he has to cleanse the body first. That makes sense. Oh, I'm so glad I'm speaking with you. This is because when we don't understand, what's the learning, you know? I felt the building, the training place next door, it's like almost looks like a bar. It's with high ceilings and there are drinks, not alcohol, but drinks. And I was inside and I said, I remember this place. It's a place I think we make soul contracts.
It is where you can meet other people.
It's what?
And it's a place where you can meet other people and discuss what you guys want to do together.
See, I was right. And I went there many times in ayahuasca. I just did not know. It's same in the same place. And I feel there are high chairs like stools. And I don't see other people, but I feel there are people there. And we can make, wow. And why I was crying so hard, so loud, it's because the remembrance.
You remember what you have set up, and it's the emotional release.
Right.
From the mind.
Oh, so the release, another word, is healing.
Releasing is healing.
Right. Well, I'm so glad I'm speaking with you because this really make me understand so much deeper. So let's say in Colombia, different retreat center, we have 22 people, and there's a very difficult night. I think the second ceremony, I was purging, and then I felt it's not going to stop. And then I felt bad. I felt I'm gonna explode. And so I was rolling on the floor and saying, I cannot take this anymore. So what happened? And after that, everything was negative. I see the place, there's some smoke came out from the back, and the facilitator, the owner of the place, he looked at it. He went there. He looked at the smoke and he doesn't do anything. He walked away. And then this energy came to me and I feel I'm just like dying. I couldn't get out of that energy. Well, can you tell me about this?
Purging is part of the cleansing process.
Right. But I felt I was suffocated. I feel there's no point to exist. What happened? What kind of energy was there?
You can set up a more positive belief system that has to do with purging.
So there's some negative beliefs I had inside.
Yes, when you see these things, when you experience these things.
Feeling is very strong, but to explain is very hard. I was rolling on the floor. I couldn't really purge. And then at the end, maybe it's towards the end, music made me feel I'm going up. And it was such wonderful feeling. And I can see a shining tower and I'm going there or something like that. And so eventually I think I came out. But I'm not too sure what I was learning. This itself is a purging.
It's to experience extreme dark and light.
Right, very extreme.
You need to have one in order to have the other.
I see.
They coexist.
I see. It was so bad. I would not want the worst enemy, my worst enemy, to experience that. It's just hopeless. Feeling hopeless.
The more you feel that, the better you will be when you experience light.
I see. I feel this is another second, how to say, the rethink about this, remembering this experience and listening to your explanation is making me really understand, and I can integrate this instead of wondering, well, what happened, why that happened.
Yes.
It's very.
You always go back to what you do.
This is very helpful because talking about in a dark place, I have to ask you these two things. One night, this is in Florida, this Soul Quest. I experienced on my left side, there are a group of beings and they're telling me they're having a spiritual war with me. And I was, again, hopeless. Anything that I want to have, the love, the light, they can destroy in a second. And they also put me in a clear box that nobody can really see me, I feel. Only I know I'm being locked up. And they were laughing at me. Now you know what technology means because they can do this easily. And they also showed me a nightclub. People are drinking and smoking and acting as a zombie. And that is what they want Earth to become. And so before I tell you what happened later, I can tell you. So I was so hopeless. I did not want to exist. And I was afraid that they will lock me up for a million years. And at the end, I don't know why, I started saying, do you have pain? Give it to me. Let me share your pain. And when I feel I'm channeling some energy. And I just need to say that. And then everything changed. Everything. The music came back and the place became brighter and I could breathe. So what was that about?
It is for you to experience how you can respond and act when you think an energy is bad.
So the solution is to help them.
To accept.
So I was saying that, or someone was helping me to say that.
You can say it is all yourself. You begin to remember you can do that. Right. It wasn't another entity or someone else.
Right. I just feel upset and I want to say that. I need to say that a few times and to let them know that I'm willing to share. That was such a profound journey. And I feel because of that, I reduced a lot of fear. That was the purpose. And
to remember who you are.
Right. And I also remember this scene in a beautiful place like forest, but the trees are much taller than the trees on earth. And I was a young man, and I was going to somewhere, and I was with my master. I feel he's an old man, and place there's a part in the forest is a threshold, and after that point, then I will not come back. Something like that. And then I remember what he said to me. He said, keep going, right? Just go experience. And he said, but don't forget our secret. Can you tell me about this? What was the secret?
It is not a secret.
Don't forget who you are.
You can interpret it in any way you want.
Also, can you tell me the first maybe 10 ayahuasca, most of them, my experience was all about love, unconditional love. And I have so much love to give to everyone, anyone. And everything is so beautiful. I was in the universe or somewhere in the universe, on the clouds. I cannot say that what I experienced was so beautiful. And then I don't experience those anymore. I experience challenge, or learning. I have to learn things. But the first, right, maybe 5 to 10 times I was experiencing that. Why? I really want to experience those again, but it doesn't happen anymore.
Because now you can create that. The first few times, it's them saying, I'm all yours. And now you can say, since you have experienced that, I'm all yours. You have the capability
Of doing, to give everyone love.
unconditional love.
Right. And I felt so much love in those journeys. And to a point, I'm begging everyone, please take the love. It's free. And then there's a place I was doing some speech as this kind of an elder man. He's short, but very stoic. And he's very confident. He's wearing green color, I don't know, some sort of, maybe not a rope, but some, I don't know how to say those. And like a silk type of material. And he's making speech, and I was looking at him from the side. And I asked people, I said, what's good about me? Why I'm making the speech? What's special about me? And they said, you have few qualities. And they said four. And one is you're very bold, courageous. And you have a lot of love. And you are humble. And the fourth one, I don't remember.
Honesty.
Oh, so is this really, wow, really I was doing some speech?
That is what you can do, yes.
I don't see people, but I feel there are people somewhere. So let's say this image of myself is something just I made it up because that resonated with me. It doesn't have to be that way.
Whenever you say something, it will be receivers. It's just you may not know.
So talking about that, I will channel different energies about I want to get a message out more, but it's not easy. I feel I have all the willingness, desire, and way to, I want to make speech, but, right, to get people. Anyway, right, of course I do understand that there's a gift, right, there will be receivers.
Yes.
And so I want to ask, so because I saw so many beautiful things, beautiful places. It's beautiful, it's just our very, how to say, not very powerful or colorful word that we can use. I see fascinating scenes, places, beings. So that is real. That's what I want to know.
What do you think?
Yes, but it's hard to believe.
You think they exist? They do.
It's, how to say, I don't even know what word. Too exotic, too good to be true. But I still remember the feeling, and that really helps me to overcome any challenges here.
Hopes that has served you well.
I'm so grateful that we have this medicine here on Earth. And for me, it's so transformative. And so it's just the quickest way for me to understand things. To really understand things underneath and on a very deep level.
What is your permission slip?
And mushroom, can you tell me the difference between mushroom and ayahuasca? I feel it almost serves the same purpose, But maybe if someone asked me the difference, I would say mushroom, you know where you are, but ayahuasca, you might lose that concept.
And the mushroom you can too. Depends on what the person is ready for.
I see. So there's almost no difference.
Say maybe the intensity, how much they consume.
Right. Yeah, you can say that. Right. And is this true when I channel the energy? And it seems like mushroom is more for private. You just go on your journey without feeling other people's energy. But ayahuasca is more like people do in a circle, so you can feel each other's energy.
You can say that if you want to really think that way.
Because ayahuasca, I do feel other people's energy with mushrooms, so I cannot say that. But it's also possible to feel each other's energy with mushroom.
Depends on each case.
And let me ask you maybe the last one for today, because I'm so excited that I'm speaking with you. This is so helpful. It really gives me so much clarity. So let's say the last one I did in Colombia. The first thing I saw is a world. It looks like Earth, but I know it's not Earth because there are beings. They're on this bar, like a stick, and the stick is turning, and what they're turning the stick, and they have very different look. Maybe they're not even humanoid. But they're so relaxed. They're just doing that in an open field. And the sunlight is not very strong. It's like a sunset or sunrise, that kind of feeling. And so relaxed. They're on the stick, and they're rolling with the stick. And there are many beings. And I said, what are you doing this for? And they're having their life, right, this way. And you can say there's no meaning, but they're saying, why not? So it's helping me to relax more.
Presenting you a different kind of feeling.
Different kind of lifestyle.
Yes, and how you can feel differently.
And I feel like
something you can achieve.
Right, when I look at them, I feel I'm so intense. And it's very unforgettable scene.
Yes, please remember that.
Right. And it's so magical. I feel this medicine is so magical, so profound. And I'm so glad I'm talking with you. So you call yourself like a facilitator, and your name is Causie?
Yes.
And so do you know that I did ayahuasca many times? Almost not many people are doing so many times.
Yes.
And because it serves me.
Yeah, that's your permission slip where you do it.
Right. And I look forward to speaking with you again. And thank you so very much.
Yes, I'm happy to be here. Offer.
And I'm so glad to meet with you. And I will speak with you soon again.